Either you're going to walk in the old self or you're going to put on. Notice what it says. You got to put this new self on. It's not just going to come and take over. You got to put it on just like you put those clothes on this morning. You see? Because if you don't put on the new self, you'll walk around naked. And you won't think of walking around naked. Maybe some of you won't. Let me talk to you. Because some folks, they don't have an issue with that. Hallelujah. Because they say, hey, if we going back to being before the fall, they were naked. Right? And not ashamed. I could imagine what that was like. Naked and not ashamed. All right, let's keep moving. Some folks get stuck there, We got to keep moving. Have put on the new self, which is continually being renewed in fuller and fuller knowledge, closer and closer. What is it saying? We are continually being renewed. Now, I'm just recapping. James 3:9. With it we bless Adonai, talking about the tongue, the Father, and with it we curse people who were made in the image of God. How do we do that? You see, when the Father's Spirit lives in you, it forces a change. You can't stay the same. 2 Corinthians 5:17. Therefore, if anyone is united with the Messiah, he is a what? A new creation. The old has passed. Look, what has come is fresh and new. And it is all from who? From God, who through the Messiah has reconciled us to himself and given us the work of that reconciliation. Oh, we about to turn a corner up in here. Which is that God in the Messiah was reconciling mankind to himself, not counting their sins against them, and entrusting to us the message of reconciliation. That's where we come in at, folks. Listen, the Father has changed my life. The Father has saved me. You don't want to know who I was before he came into my life. But I'm not that person anymore because he has saved me. And now he is showing me what I can be if I allow him to have his full reign and work in me. Therefore, we are ambassadors. What does that mean? That means that I now am God's representation, just as Yeshua was the visible image of the invisible God. I am the ambassador. I am now the visible image of the invisible God. In other words, when people see me, when people see you, if you are born again, that is like looking at God himself. Oh, folks, I want to take you there. I'm just going to jump ahead of myself and just ask you the question. If you are a son of God, if you are a daughter of God, then what does that make you? Listen to me. If you are if God is your father, if God is your father, then what does that make you? Listen to child of God, children of God, son, daughter. Oh, we're going to get this stuff cleared up here. You hear what I'm saying? If God is your father, what does that make you? Let's keep going. Oh, we're going to mess with some heads up in here today. These verses tell us that we who have been born again are now recreated into the image of Yahweh. Listen to what the Apostle John states in his writing. Chapter 1, John. Now in verse 1, it tells us that in the beginning was the Word. As a matter of fact, I need to go here. I need to go here. Listen to this. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. Now, if the Word is God, and the Word is in you, what does that make you? Oh, our minds, man. I'll tell you. Listen to me. Listen to this. Just to get you there. But as many as received him, received who? Uh-oh. I gotta take you back. Gotta take you back. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The same was in the beginning with God. Now listen, I'm going to jump down. He was in the world, and the world was made by him, and the world knew him not. Who was in the world? God was. God was in the world. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God. And the Word was God. Get this. And the Word was made flesh. What Word? God, who was in the beginning. The Word, which was God, was made flesh. So God became flesh. What made God flesh? The Word in Yeshua. The Word became flesh. When the Word is in you, the Word becomes flesh. The Word in you becomes flesh, and you become God in the world. Oh, we got to get our minds around. See, religion will make you say, oh my God. Now this preacher trying to tell us we are God. Oh, I'm not done messing with you. But as many as received him, to them gave he power to become the sons of God. Even to them that believe on his name, which was what? Born not of blood, nor of the will of the flesh, nor of the will of man, but of God. In other words, I have been born of God. Now, if you just let me ease past the religious mindset, I'm going to ask you this question again. If God is my Father, what does that make me? Let's keep going. So who are these sons of God? Who are they? Who are the sons of God? Are they